Hello, Yankees fans. This is Jacob, and today we have some important news that could directly impact the future of our beloved Bronx team. We're going to talk about a possible trade that could bring a versatile reinforcement to the infield, a player who could bring more consistency to the defense and contribute to the offense. Is this the change the team needs right now? Additionally, we'll discuss what this trade could mean for the Yankees, especially when it comes to parting ways with young talent. Is it worth investing now, or should the focus be more on the long term? Before we get started, I want to remind everyone how important your participation is to our community of fans. Please leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Your subscription helps strengthen our Yankees family and ensures you're always in the loop with the latest updates. Let's dive into this with care and passion for our team. Jasson Domínguez and the possibility of a surprising trade. What does this mean for the Yankees' future? Hello, Yankees fans. Let's have a chat about something that might stir the nerves of many of us. We're talking about Jasson Domínguez, the young prodigy who, since he was 16, has been seen as the great promise for the future of the New York Yankees. But will he truly be the next big name in the Bronx, or could the Yankees make a bold decision that will surprise all of us? Recently, one name has been circulating in talks about a potential trade. Steven Kwan, a Gold Glove defender from the Cleveland Guardians. And guess what? He's being placed in a possible deal that could include none other than Jasson Domínguez. But what does this really mean for our team and for Dominguez's future? Let's take a closer look. Dominguez, at just 21 years old, is undoubtedly one of the biggest names in our farm system. After a season of ups and downs in 2024, with injuries that sidelined him for a while, he's now gearing up to shine. The kid has solid hitting and promises a lot for the future. But here's the big question. With increasing pressure to succeed quickly, is he ready to make that leap? Or should the Yankees consider trading him for a veteran like Steven Kwan, who has already proven to be a strong presence both in the field and at the plate? Kwan, at 27, is an elite defender with 3 Gold Gloves to his name and is also highly efficient at the plate. Last season, he posted a .292 batting average, which is excellent in statistical terms. He has already proven his worth by being named to the American League All-Star team, and many analysts see him as the type of player any top team would love to have. And if you think about it, he could be the perfect complement for Aaron Judge in left field. Now let's ask ourselves, should the Yankees take a chance on this trade? Could it be the boost our defense needs, while adding more depth to our offense? Or is Dominguez's potential as a future superstar worth the risk of waiting for him? And you, Yankees fan, what do you think about this situation? Should we keep Jasson Domínguez as our big bet for the future? Or would trading him for Steven Kwan be a smart move to ensure our team stays competitive while we pursue more titles? I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments. This is an important decision, and we know it can be hard to swallow, especially since Dominguez has incredible potential. But in the world of baseball, every move counts, and the Yankees know this very well. The trade of Jasson Domínguez for Steven Kwan, my opinion, when it comes to the New York Yankees, every decision needs to be well calculated. We're talking about a team with a legacy of excellence and a passionate fan base that demands results. And that's exactly why the idea of trading Jasson Domínguez for Steven Kwan divides so many opinions. On one hand, we have Dominguez, a promise that has brought hope since he was 16. He's not just a player, but a symbol of the Yankees' future. Even with the injuries that sidelined him in 2024, he's young, has extraordinary potential, and could become a game-changing player, perhaps even a franchise-changing one. It's rare to see talent like his, and letting him go before seeing his full potential could be a mistake that haunts the team for years. On the other hand, there's Steven Kwan. He's already a proven player. His 3 Gold Gloves and batting ability show that he would bring immediate stability to the roster. Imagine him as a key piece next to Aaron Judge, solidifying both the field and the offensive lineup. Additionally, Kwan has already shown that he knows how to handle pressure, something Dominguez still needs to prove. So what's the best path? I believe the answer lies in understanding the priorities of the moment. If the Yankees want to win now, Steven Kwan is a safe choice. He provides consistent results and meets the immediate needs of the team. However, when thinking about the future, Dominguez is a more exciting bet. He could become the next big name in the Bronx, someone who inspires fans for generations. That said, I'm in favor of giving Dominguez the opportunity to prove his worth. I believe that, as fans and as an organization, we need to have patience. Baseball is a game of building, of believing in potential before it materializes. And even though Steven Kwan is tempting, giving up a talent like Dominguez might be something we regret later. And you, what do you think? Should the Yankees invest in the now or bet on the future? There's no right or wrong answer, but this decision will certainly define the team's direction in the coming years. Leave your opinion in the comments, and let's keep the conversation going about what's best for the Bronx. Rengifo to the Yankees? A major trade for the Bronx infield. Hello, Yankees Nation. Let's talk about another possible reinforcement that could change the dynamic of our infield. We're talking about Rengifo, a versatile player from the Los Angeles Angels, who has caught attention in recent seasons and could be on the Yankees' radar. But is this trade exactly what the Bronx needs? Let's analyze it together. Rengifo, 26, had a great performance in 2024, hitting .300 with 6 home runs and 30 RBIs in 283 plate appearances. This performance reflects his consistency since 2022, when he maintained averages around .260 and produced 16 to 17 home runs per season. In addition to being solid at the plate, he stands out for his defensive versatility. He can play second base, third base, and even on the left side of the infield, areas where the Yankees urgently need improvements. Why is Rengifo a good option? The Yankees have been facing infield issues for some time, with doubts about the consistency of certain players and the need to strengthen key positions. Bringing in someone like Rengifo could be a great move. He's athletic, reliable, and has experience playing multiple positions on the field. Plus, his market cost, estimated at $15 million per year, is affordable for a player of his caliber. But this trade wouldn't come cheap. A possible package includes prospects Brock Selvage, left-handed pitcher, number 7 in the Yankees rankings, Jorbit Vivas, infielder, number 17, and Yondrys Gomez, right-handed pitcher, number 20. The Angels would receive promising pieces to strengthen their farm system, while the Yankees would get a player ready to help immediately. What would this trade mean for the future? If this trade happens, the Yankees need to ensure that Rengifo is not just a short-term solution. He's in his last year of arbitration, and to justify the high cost of the trade, it would be essential to secure a contract extension to keep him in the Bronx for several years. This would provide the team with stability in the infield and time to develop other talents. The possibility of Luis Rengifo wearing a Yankees uniform is undoubtedly an intriguing topic. When we analyze the situation, it's clear that Rengifo meets many of the Bronx's current needs. He's young, consistent at the plate, and his defensive versatility would be a huge asset for an infield facing depth and consistency challenges. But, as with any big trade, there are pros and cons to consider. On the positive side, Rengifo offers a complete package: solid hitting, good defensive mobility, and a history of steady growth in recent years. His performance in 2024 was no fluke, but the result of an evolution that has been noticed. For a team like the Yankees, who aim to not only compete but also win, having players who can take on multiple roles in the infield is almost a strategic necessity. On the other hand, the price of this trade raises important questions. Giving up 3 prospects for a player in his last year of contract is always a risk. While Rengifo has the potential to become a key player, there's no guarantee that he would renew his contract after 2025. This means that, without a planned extension, the Yankees could lose not only the prospects but also a player who, in practice, would only be a temporary reinforcement. Additionally, there's the question of the team's priorities. Would investing in Rengifo be more urgent than reinforcing the pitching rotation or the outfield? The Yankees' budget is vast, but not infinite, and each move needs to be calculated to maximize short-term and long-term results. My opinion is that Rengifo would be a valuable addition, but only if the cost isn't exorbitant and if there's a clear plan to keep him on the roster beyond 2025. This trade has the potential to solve immediate issues in the infield while also strengthening the team's foundation for the coming years. However, the Yankees need to ensure this is a sustainable choice, not an impulsive decision. In the end, the success of any trade doesn't just depend on statistics. It's about how the player adapts to the pressure of playing in New York, how he integrates into the group, and above all, whether he can deliver in the most critical situations. Rengifo has the profile, but does he have the mentality for the challenge? Let's hope that if this trade happens, it will be a strategic success for the Yankees.